talbe fasolo tato proclame lite mil fiafi e tusa ia ole fa mo foi ia sa fa wow fa po manatu ia tele tu fiele vai ta ole vai ta loa male vai moea na mo ia tangalon fulasa ia e mo na o tu ili anga o te ngalu ma o fa se li a fa o fa no se e pe o fa se enga nai ma oto o le ua malu tau ele pa ia o la tunu ele nei tai ona ni unga lua o tuta I fanua fa tama soal inga tau tai ngata I fale ina wa e foi fanua le ngosina sa fa ngota I tai lua o tatu fe no ai I luma no wa no tu no na tau sui foi le lofa ma nga le o tatu tapa o sini lan manatu la le to e tai na tu tili pe lo to yelo ti fatulalo yo te tai foi le pula ma le vai a fe e pe upu lang ma lo fi ai ia va tapo e mapu I famatu pa ia sa wo ma pa ia sa to fa fo le malu nei pa ia le fiu anga ia fiu ai to fai ono matama ala tai la o tai male no foi tu ai ia fuata o pa o to au fo malu no to wa fiu matala au mai Samoa yon tu langa fa lupe manatu pa ia masao le a no watu fa tino to sala e le to e utalaina se fa talanga pa ia Samoa men va va we al le fiafi e pe ona silfia ia le fa moe ia la e ma le fa lau loina ia se tasi vai na tau e tatu tu ma le tatu nganu e pe ona e fa cristiano foi ia ma le tu langa pe ona ia la langi fa teknologi ne ona po fa fela ia tu le sunga te ta e o saudinga ia le fiafi ia le sunga le tau sintanga wenga ia o le kalesia metisi Vaimoso ia pe ona tatu fa tasi ma le faltua ia Samoa yon tulang fa lupe le fio ngal minsta ia o le tanga wenga puna o fa natural mal sio manga ia fa pe puna ngal tanga ta fa mai mo mai Samoa le fio ngal to sulu Cedric Schuster ia Faapea le te fono ma lo wa fono o pule ngal tanga ta fa mai mo ia Samoa yon tulang fa lupe o fa lulunga tanga wenga malo pisidisi tu mauti ia Faapea no ma fio anga fio mai tanga o mai Very pleasant good evening and welcome, dear ladies and gentlemen, beautiful and handsome, and everyone trying to get used to getting back as Samoa is back, beautiful is back, and of course LifeCon is back. Yeah, and Pauga, is that what you got for beautiful is back? That's right, LifeCon is back, and I'd like to also make a special acknowledgement with the participation and being with us for the perhaps her final time as Miss Samoa and Miss Pacific for Ifafo McFarlane Silmanu, who will also be walking down the catwalk here this evening to showcase some of the fashion and designs by our various designers. Without further ado, ito tau lava na si Elvi Inga man faftai le tua e pe ona moli fo ile tato fa apolo man fa sani wala o try man fa lalo e la sunga ile tasinta wenga la sunga Faapea ia ete sumai tai tato fa moe i se talo ia ona ta me fa solo ile on tato proclame ia matato eva fia ia le fiafi
le toe tai tua sa matu tala o le uma na pae le malu o fa mo le de fias a le a pa le fa mo o le por calame pe on tuina mai e fa ise talo pu e a mata ai tanto fa mo yo mele ale fa ia talo ta ona fa ise na ta mai tala le tit il matai o Matthew 25 verse 15 ya yeso taimi pa uma le nei pona la tu le fa tau ia pe te wala fo ia o te fa longo mai ai ole tala na fa ilo mai le matai o lusu lima foi po su lima lusu o meu ta le ni fo ia avele lima ilesi avele lua ilesi avele tasi ilesi o le lima ma le lua na fa na mai le lima fa na mai le lua a ole tasi na o le upuna le fa mai tu spa ia ta mo mata yo fa mai na le tasina o le unga le tangata na le tāleni na au mai, e whao, e taken off le melna, le whamoe le neia fiafi. Artists, designers, performers, supporters and participants. That is the purpose of God for us. To shine out the talents. Le taleni lana mai le tua ia toi, matua whamumu ma whamupula. Awala na ina, o le popolenga, nei taken off, nei a besea. O le whamoe leo le atunu lo iai te nei. O le beauty o le creation na whaia le tua. En tau on tātou maintain ma sustain. So le whamoe nei a fiafi, la tau uma lava o lo whamoe iai le nei whamoe ia matapena malangolango. O le whamoe nao le tua mo le tātou wara. Whaapupula, whaasusulu, ina ia tu mau le matango fio le fofoanga na tapena le tua. Ia manuia tele le whamoe le nei fiafi tātou tātou. Whaafitai tele tama, o whamoe ngā whai babale e whai ei upo Samoa. Au noa ma oe le tau nuu se manuia. Lewa e momoli mai le soifua o le whai ngā malo, o le atunu o poto i le nei a fiafi. Maua lunga lava lo i ngā whaafitai alofa. Ia anga le lei mai le whaamoe o le nei a fiafi. Tama, ia whaia mea uma mo soudi i. O tā leni na e tuina mai ia te mātou. O lo whaamoe whaau wau ai le mātango fio le fofuanga na e tapena mātou te ola. Ia maua soudi i ngā whamangalo ni o mātou whale tonu, i le iloe le tangata o na leanga. O le bala au ma le loto whaamau lana, whamangalo i mātou. Tātou amata ia te oe, a i ule nei whaamoe ia te oe. Ma ia fo i lava le vi inga i laua fio. Yesu whaola o mātou wole, ma te tālo atua. Amen.
Ia e mo le atu le whaftaitele i lo sunga i le tausimtanga wenga. Ia o le kahalesia mentisi ia whai o le whioanga ia whio tama le whale uso ringi manutua. Ia lalita i to alua i manofa tama Faapea manutua tiu whea ia manu ala. Lo sunga whaftai mo le tātou tausanga mo lia. Ia o le awha watu ia le tātou company o le EMD ia ma le lifeguard ia se le alofa i le ngata o le whiawhinei ia e Faapea fotona i la santai au. Le nawa te altato whaapolo man whaasangi le tua le fiafi with praise our Heavenly Father this very evening as we also lead towards Sunday tomorrow as well. So I hate to remind you, but we'd like to acknowledge those very important people that have made today possible for our LifeCon 2022, which has been in a long time running due to the obvious reasons of COVID and the lockdown. We'd like to acknowledge our major sponsor. Please put your hands together for Island Rock. We'd also like to acknowledge our associate sponsors, ILO, UN, Moa Resort, UNDP, Talamoa Media, and the Maua app. A big round of applause for them. We also like to acknowledge our supporting sponsors, Digicel, Faleolo International Airport, Samoa Observer, and Samoa Tourism Authority, or STA, and of course the government of Samoa. Yeah, but pati mo tato sponsors. Later on, my co-host will join me and detail a few more of what's to come and the successes and the aspiring artists that we have, the designers for everyone to see. Those within not only 2022, but heading towards another big year next year, 2023. But without further ado, we'd like to break the ice a bit. Masai foi is a whawhiwhianga ia mai sitasi o tātou au siva, au whawhiwhi longa i tau sanga i te lualu, mai so nea whiawhi. The Samoa Performing Arts and Creative Events space. Put your hands together. Another big round of applause, everybody, for Space Samoa Performing Arts and Creative Excellence that we have. Take a look, we all ready to have a good time this evening? All right, we already officially opened the 3 days of our LifeCon 2022 by the Honorable Minister of Tourism just a couple of nights ago at the Lava Hotel. But we're here at the beautiful Taumeasina Island Resort, what has been a beautiful day today in the treasured islands of the South Pacific, beautiful Samoa. Big round of applause for Nathan, Cecilia, and the crew at Taumeasina Island Resort. And the best and highest gratitude or thanks is to everyone that's bought a table and showing up this evening, even though a couple of tables. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and enjoying Beautiful is back. And of course, Kevin, the director of EMD, and of course LiveCon, is my co-host this evening. Put your hands together and welcome Ma'ali Kevin Schuster Lucky. Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're looking very fashionable this evening, Kevin.
Thank you, Hesed. Talofa everyone. But coming back to Hesed, fashionable. I guess not fashionable enough where they asked me to come and model. But this is the only job that they give me. They say, oh, go and fill in the co-host role next to Sua. So unless this is good enough, then I should be acknowledging.
It's awesome. It's great. It's beautiful.
Okay, well, thank you.
And it's the 5th season. We missed out last year. Just briefly on your journey and welcoming back everyone, and of course our aspiring designers and some of the international well-known designers that's here with us this evening.
Well, you know, it's definitely a journey that I think everybody can sort of relate to. After 2 years of lockdown, you know, there's been a lot of challenges, and especially to events like LifeCon, we've been wanting to set the bar high for it, and we've been wanting to have it ongoing, yeah, because that's I suppose that's the entrepreneurial, you know, take to it. But yeah, so COVID, and then, well, there was measles, then there was COVID, and then a few other things that were in the way. But that's why the ultimate objective was to, once the government lifts all the SOEs, we'll push through. And yeah, and thank you once again for joining us tonight, and we hope you will enjoy the show. And yes, coming back to our designers, we've got 9 amazing designers that are showcasing their beautiful garments tonight. I hear it's more than 120, and I was asking them if they could do 2 more pieces just so we could, you know, be walking the runway too. So yeah, I believe they said, you know, it's work in progress. So there might be a possibility we could be walking the runway.
Speaking of the fashions, I'm showcasing LuckyMax shirt this evening, and that's Kevin's.
Ooh.
And my Ifai Tanga was from a Filipino shop down the road, but yeah, LifeCon, the Independence Fashion Expo, coinciding with the 60th Independence celebrations of Samoa, which kickstarts next week, and all the programs and everything that concludes with the Miss Samoa. And we'd also like to acknowledge everyone that's made their way across the ditch from the big island of Savai'i. I see Vapali Ipo Kaifarelli in the house, bringing to life, you know, what is beautiful in Upolu can also be a lot more beautiful in Savai'i from Moa, and everyone else that are in our tourism industry. A big round of applause, everyone, for our industry of tourism.
Well, so I guess we're going to have to move through with the program, and yeah, we've got an awesome, like I mentioned, there's an awesome lot of designers that would be showcasing tonight, so I guess we should be moving right into it. Yeah?
Yes, let's definitely get into that. To introduce the first segment, and the designer for our first segment is the Chief Executive Officer of the Samoa Business Hub. He is a proud netball avid supporter and player, superstar himself, with promoting the ethics of Samoa Business Hub, which is honesty, professionalism, and everything good that we have under the sun. Please put your hands together and welcome Vatulia Alatina Yoelu.
Yeah, Mahalo so for Marwa, Mahalo LuckyMax, Malo Tato of Fiafi. Greetings, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone that has made an effort to be here tonight. It's a pleasure to be here. I had to run because I realized when I got here that it's about fashion, and I'm not as fashionable as fashion goes. So I sincerely apologize for that. Good thing it's not about me. I am here and given the role to introduce our collection for tonight. It is a pleasure to present our first designer for LifeCon Season 5. The incomparable, the legend, the talent that is Afa Ah Loo. Afa Ah Loo is a brand that is making waves internationally in the fashion industry. He is currently based in Utah in the United States of America, where he has lived in the last 7 years. Prior to moving to the States, Afa grew up in Samoa, where he was educated most of his life until he moved to study at the BYU in Hawaii. Afa has been featured in some of the world-renowned fashion programs, including Project Runway New York, the Buckingham Royal Palace Sustainable Fashion Showcase, and Miss World Pageant, just to name a few. How about that? Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He has also been featured in Vogue UK. For those of you that don't know what Vogue is, I also don't know. Elle Magazine, and the list goes on. Tonight, he is here, he is present, and I am happy to introduce our first collection for Season 5, LifeCon, Afa Ah Loo.
Afa Ah Loo. Another big round of applause, everybody, for Afa Ah Loo and the rest of his designs, and of course the models. Yeah, if you feel scared, Afa Ah, 5 pulo, si ese vai koskoso, yeah, ese kampanya, yeah, hey, a little bit about that. How was it? How was it?
Well, I think that was a really great line, great collection. And if you think that was really nice and you thought that was a little bit shorter, Afa is featuring again. Yeah, so it's got 2 collections that's showcasing tonight. So yeah, more to come.
Le fascini le svangalai kuah. Fifa kau si ofu ya. I mentioned ofu la gambar na lang aku pisi ya afu na yang lalu boy.
Yeah, I wonder if I can quickly change into it. But yeah, so everything that you will be seeing tonight, well, excluding us, you know, that will be showcasing on the runway are all for sale. Yeah, so don't hesitate to ask. You can ask afterwards, not during the show, or just touch base with us. I also know that the Maua app is also loading up all the collections as we get to showcase them tonight. So yeah, that answers the question. You can buy them tonight and also online. But yeah,
our next designer.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, so coming up next is our a very well-established designer, and I have the pleasure of introducing our next host, our next designer presenter, who's been given the honor of presenting our next designer in their collection. She's the current Chief Executive Officer of Samoa, or General Manager for Samoa Life Assurance Corporation. She's been the CEO for 2021, but prior to Samoa Life, she has been with Samoa Water Authority for more than 20 years, where she was the commercial manager. She's also a mother of 3 and with grandchildren, and from the village of Mangiangi. She's also a committed member of the family member and church member, and also very happy to be here tonight in support of the private sector and also the cause of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, help me bring on stage our next designer presenter, Hesed Sione Va'ai.
Can I hear another round of applause? Thank you. Let's talk about Sofai Creations. Sofai is a brand that has been in the fashion industry for over 30 years, following its establishment by Sofai in American Samoa. It is now currently run and operated by her daughter, Pearl Shea. Can we have a round of applause? Sofai has been showcasing and featuring in fashion events in Samoa and abroad. She has done her fair share of beauty pageants, particularly Miss Samoa pageants, in the last decade, and have made a mark by designing and winning some garments in 2011 and 2013. She also showcased in the Samoa Fashion Week in 2016, where she was the overall established winning designer. Through this award, she was selected to represent Samoa in the Pacific Funway Fashion Show in Sydney, Australia, an experience the brand cherishes to date. Sofai is driven by the founder's inspiration to be bold in the fashion world, a statement I can vouch for, given the pieces and creations I have come to know that are products of Sofai creation. Tonight, I am deeply honored to share Sofai's profile and introduce their collection for the LifeCon Season 5. Big hand of applause.
Yeah, Taumeasina, but tell them all. So Five Creations, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, hey! Kevin, how was, that was a very well coordinated, you know, colors and also the models themselves. What you live for? So Five Creations.
Well, Afa Creations is, you know, as Hesed touched on earlier, it's currently run and operated by Pearl Sheikh, who is the daughter of the founder. So at the moment, Pearl Sheikh is the brains behind the brand, and also her daughters working very closely with her in terms of doing that whole, well, running the business, and also they all put together the collection tonight. Oh, I didn't really see, but is there a problem? Why have you changed your look? Oh, that is a very bad thing for my brand.
Because
this is so bad of you.
LuckyMax, and of course 3 days of workshops.
Oh well, the event is actually 3 days, but it was it was launched with the workshop that was actually facilitated by Afa. And that's why Afa flew all the way from the United States, was not only to showcase tonight, but also to share his experience and also his skills and talents with all our aspiring designers. And the workshop was actually coordinated by the LifeCon, as well as UNDP, the United Nations Resident Coordinator's Office, and a few other partners that were jointly putting the workshop together. And it was a really great success, I must say.
And we have some of those aspiring artists and designers here with us this evening. And also just looking around the room, Kevin, I see just caught on my eye that orangey looking hat. Make some noise for that fashion right there, eh?
Yeah.
Imagine going to church with that tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. Just by quickly looking at the floor plan, I know the table over there that you just spotted some of them are from the American Samoa, and I know that they traveled across 4 lifetimes. So yeah, how about that? And yeah, look at it.
American dollar. Our next presenter for our next designer, we'd like to welcome back to the stage. Of course, he's already next on the stage. Vaitulia, Altina, Yoelu. As he mentioned, his fashion. How
are we doing? All right. I know the ladies are enjoying this. I know the men are enjoying this. If I have to say something about gender balance, I think it would be nice to have some men for the ladies, don't you think? That would be a more fair show. Because at the moment, gentlemen, grab a drink, you know, put some water. You've been salivating in the last 2 collections, so it'll be good to, you know, hydrate and put some water. Our next collection. So for decades, Lapita Samoa has kept a low profile and focusing on a strategic niche market, specifically our diaspora community. Lapita Samoa, I think, is one of the story of resilience. I've known Lapita since I was young. I've worn some of their clothes since I started working when I can barely afford it. And they're still around, and I think that's a great story of resilience. Let's give another round of applause for that. So tonight, it is the work of the next generation of Lapita you will be seeing, and they are bringing things closer to home. 18-year-old Siufanga Maria Kolotita Kersley is making her debut as a fashion designer with 6 pieces made for LifeCon 2022. These pieces signify a great milestone for Lapita Samoa as Siufanga takes over the creative department from her mother, Agnes Saili Kersley, whilst her sister Chamina handles marketing. It is a true family affair. In addition to the fashion collection, the art exhibition you saw on your way in is also Siufanga's. The Rima Bible Training College student hopes to pursue a career in animation with a passion to convey our rich Pacific heritage and Christian values through animation and the creative industry. It always warms my heart to see young and passionate talents pursue their dreams. I am most pleased to introduce our next collection, designed by young upcoming designer Chifanga Maria Kolotita Hersley. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lapita Samoa.
You are what I waited for. Oh, you make me touch the sky when I'm down. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm fine. When you go, I'm sad. I like my life with you. Oh, 'cause you're my one love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, you're the one in my heart, my heart. You make me feel alive, I feel crazy when you make me smile, smile. Feel like yeah, fly, fly. One love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, I feel crazy. I'm not saying lies, I feel crazy. You are what I waited for. Oh, you make me touch the sky when I'm down. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm fine. When you go, I'm sad. I like my life with you. Oh, 'cause you're my one love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, you're the one in my heart, my heart. You make me feel alive, I feel crazy when you make me smile, smile. Feel like yeah, fly, fly. One love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, I feel crazy. I'm not saying lies, I feel crazy.
Ia tu atasi mo tu au ia mo le Lapita Samoa. Some of those well-coordinated dresses and uniforms as well. Então, famous thing, no problem.
Yeah, that was so that was the work of an 18-year-old, and I think that's what amazes us. That could be another round of applause. Yeah, so Sufanga Maria is the daughter of Agnes, who started Lapita Design, and it's almost like a similar story to Sophie, that the mother founded it, and now it's been taken over by the daughter. So her work was also exhibited on the first night, which was the official opening and the media launch for LifeCon Season 5 that was held at Lava Resort on Thursday evening, which was a really, I think it was a good event too. You were hosting. Huh?
Yes, it was beautiful, especially the young and looking talented Minister of Tourism himself. Vaimoso. Fashion he likes to put on his backpack, and he likes to walk from meeting to meeting across town, not even taking a car. So keeping fit.
Oh, well, no disrespect, but I'm from the private sector. I don't really know how it goes. So we were very fortunate to have the Honorable Minister of Tourism, because the event is also supported by Samoa Tourism Authority, as well as the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment. So it was only fitting that the minister was actually the keynote speaker of the Season 5.
And that's the first segment for us this evening. We'll have an entertainer that'll be performing for us right now.
I believe there is an entertainment coming up. Justin Wellington? Where are you? Yeah, I wanted to casually address the next entertainment, because he's like he's an international singer, and we're very blessed to have him participate tonight and be part of LifeCon. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Wellington.
Hello everybody, good night. It's great to be here. I'm JW, and I'm gonna sing. Pretty simple. You all look fantastic. This is one of my songs. It's called Island Moon. Hope you enjoy. Let's do it. Go ahead. Turn it up a bit. Yeah. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. My baby, when the sun goes down on my iron, that lonesome feeling wants to my girl and her turn. Yeah, it turns blue. Alright, there's a rundown bar in an old beach shack. I got a table for two and it's waiting for bed. I sit alone, yeah, and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of the island moon, yeah. So if you lose the one and only, there's always looking for the lonely. To watch your broken G's, they sing out of the island moon. Alright, I think two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes, sometimes see you in the shadow. Alright, I'm still missing you, Lord. Alright, don't tell how many tears I've sat here and cried, how many lies that I've lied. My poor heart, she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as the island moon. If you lose the one and only, there's always looking for the lonely. To watch your broken G's, they see that at the of the island moon, yeah. somebody. When she got me tell her I'm not weak. Truly well it's another old Lulu. Never me a feeling this over me. Yeah. God is blessed by where me a feeling. Lots of them got baby because me have to go boom brack. Hope they don't stop. This feeling the God and I wish I could have ticket time tick clock. I turn it back time just to get you back. This ain't no limit cause you're not you made. So if you lose your one and only, there's always looking for the lonely. So watch your broken Jesus, see now that we on the island moon. Alright. So watch your broken Jesus, see now that we on the island moon. One more time, one more time. So watch your broken Jesus, see now that we on the island moon. And mercy island moon. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody, much love, I appreciate it. Once again, I'm JW, it's great to be here tonight. I'm from Papua New Guinea, but come all the way over here to join you guys. Thank you, it's really great. I'm gonna do one more song, is that all right? Okay, thank you so much. This one's called Aiko Aiko. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. That's the wrong song. Choo choo. Just a sec while they find the right song. Here we go, that's it. Yeah, man. Hey, you know this one? My bestie and your bestie. Oh. Sorry, DJ, can we start it again? Start it again, please. We started from the wrong spot. Turn it right up from the beginning. I'm sorry, I apologize. I lost my position in the song. Go ahead. Yeah. That's it. My bestie and your bestie. Head now, I go, I just give more fina, I just give more. Head now. All right. Yeah, so I'll find it in a second. Here we go. Stop my truck, the song jumping. Here we go together. A nice cool breeze, a big punchy. I tell you, life don't get no better. Talking about it. I go, I did. I'm talking about it. I go, I did. Alright, I tell you I'm MonaElei. I step on the dancing floor. Hips rewind, DJ rewind. Take it to the island way. Okay, oh baby mama, put on your dancing shoes. One drop it low. Take it to the mass. Jam in this one, damn way. Jam in this one. Here we go. My bestie and your bestie. Your bestie says she won't party. Let me make this shit go high. Talking about it. I go, I just give my fina, I just give my fina. I'm talking about it. I go, I just give my fina, I just give my fina. Yeah. You said, baby, it's up right, sexy mama, make it non-stop in an island band. Swing those hips and back it up to me rag. Jump your body, lead it to the doggy. Jamming at them and red, black and yellow. Clapping on baby, make it so hype on baby. Speakers pumping, people jump. Here we go. Come on now. Shout out to the good time crew all across the islands. Grab your shoes, let me 2 by 2. Now shine it bright like that. Talking about it. I go, I just give my fina, I just give my fina. I'm talking about her now. I go, I may. Just give my fina, I just give my fina. I can get it down now. One more time. Give it. Wind up, go down, wind up, go down. Twist your body backward. We go left, left, we go right, right. Turn it around up and one. Wind up, go down, wind up, go down. Twist your body backward. We go left, left, we go right. Turn it around, yeah man. My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she won't back. Can we make this thing go high? Talking about Ena, I go at it. Talking about Pina, Anani. I'm talking about Ena, I go at it. Talking about Pina, Anani. I'm talking about Ena, I go at it. Talking about Pina, Anani. I'm talking about it. I go at it. Talking about Pina, Anani. Talking about Pina. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm gentlemen. Thank you much love. Good night, much love.
Another big round of applause, everybody, for Justin Wellington, all the way from PNG. Vinakavakalevu. Oi, yeah. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, pagbaki members kama sa mamawa, kakalak ako chorus. Boya nga sila nga pesi, okay Well, you know, last night we had the official opening of the MonaElei Friendship Park, which is part of our waterfront, all the way from MonaElei towards Elia, right about through Matautai, and also right to Vayala, and just at the corner right here at Taumeasina Resort. We also had the night market, and we have with us the chairman and board of the Samoa Tourism Authority. They're with us trying to put up events, and having people like Justin Wellington and some of the artists from overseas to perform for us. It's very encouraging to see us get back on our feet, not only here in Upolu, but also from the big island of Savai'i. Savaians in the house, make some noise. Now I'd like to ask all the Savaians, please, no dancing on the tables. If you have a bit more to drink. But we have the runway here. You can just run up and down as much as you want. We'd like to introduce again our presenter for the next category. We'll start with segment 2. I would like to introduce and welcome back to the stage the lovely and elegant herself in her own way and designs and fashion, Hesed.
I hope everyone's having fun. Now it's time to go to the big island of Savai'i. Laureen Lee Lee's Ma'ai first started out as a general store, but could not deny her passion for different kinds of material and design. In 2013, she changed their brand direction to designing and sewing for ladies. 8 years later, we are here tonight, and Rimani is regarded as one of LifeCon's returning designer and a very close friend. Can I hear some noise from Savai'i? The overall objectives of Rimani is about comfortable island wear and beauty in different sizes, color, style, and background. They believe in dressing your inner beauty through customized wear and give you confidence and be empowered. Can I hear more hands from the ladies? We create beautiful Samoan LA designs, hand-printed and sewn into gorgeous Samoan wear. All we need is you to bring the outfit to life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Rimani Samoa. Bring it on!
Yeah, to Vaimoso, Rimani Samoa, ladies and gentlemen. Laureen and the beautiful crew that they have, showcasing some of the best outfits. Rimani's been around for quite a while. Kids?
Sir, yes, sir.
Talk about just briefly, and also the years gone in the past 4 seasons, now it's season 5.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
Contestant number 4.
Well, this is season 5, and it's been, like I said earlier, it's been a journey. So season 1, we were like whenever you start something, so you learn, you live and learn, and you try to perfect for the next one. So I hope tonight is like the best of the previous seasons. I hope. Well, that kind of depends on our crowd. What do you guys think? Ooh, what do you guys think? Can you shout a little louder so that Justin knows I'm a little bit more famous? Yay! Okay, let's come back to it.
Yeah, everyone's still trying to adjust and get back to partying while with the reopening. Moving on to our next presenter for segment 2, and of course, one of our designers. We'd like to introduce someone who's passionate with designs herself, quite unique within government. She's the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, from the villages of FinauUso and Saipipi in the big island of Savai'i. She has 5 kids, a devout mom, and has been involved in the sector for environment for years. And here with us also is her husband, who always follows her around everywhere she goes.
Isn't that the role of the man?
And welcome the CEO of the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, MonaElei, Nelly Francis Rupena.
Talo Falava. I'm so nervous tonight. You think I'd be modeling tonight, but I suppose the next best thing to modeling is actually presenting the models themselves. So it is a very huge undertaking, but first I would like to thank Su'a for that lovely and colorful introduction, and a pleasant evening to everyone. Malo lava. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up is Nelly Samoa. Their journey is a testament to their hard work and a moving story of a mother and her daughters sharing the same vision. Established 25 years ago by their mother, Nelly Couture, Nelly Samoa started from very humble beginnings and really took off when daughters Arlene and Olivia joined their mother. Nelly Samoa today specializes in traditionally designed jewelries and garments, which were launched at LiveCon Season 4. From the mother and daughters driving this upcoming fashion boutique, they are encouraging our youth to keep pushing forward and utilize the gifts that were given to them for a better tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to introduce Nelly Samoa to the runway. Thank you.
Audio Jungle.
applause, everybody, for Nelly Samoa. Pati mai mo tuaitai Arlene and Olivia. What a beautiful showcasing of some of the dresses and things given the models themselves, and also those behind the scenes, the hair, makeup, and artists and all that. Speak about that for a little bit.
Oh yeah, so the hair and makeup business, the brands and businesses, an important component of the lifeguard. So just as we place emphasis on the designers, whom you've seen their work tonight in the last 4 or 5 runway, showcasing. But there's also the hair and makeup businesses, and these we are fortunate enough to have the likes of Jackie's Beauty, Beata Salon, Mashi Glamorous Official, who is also in the LifeCon committee, as well as Michelle's Hair and Beauty. So these are all the 4 makeups. Could we have a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen? These are the 4 hair and makeup businesses that have been that have come on board and be part of LifeCon Season 5.
Done well, Kevin. Talking about the next lineup, we're just halfway through. Our designers, there's 9 of them as mentioned. We run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Nelly, the 6th one coming up. And just talk a little bit about some of the challenges that we faced coming up to today, apart from the obvious that we've had with the lockdown and things.
Yeah, well, I think logistics was one of the key challenge, and I think this is common across whoever that's been involved in organizing an event. So there's a lot of planning required, a lot of one of the key things that we focus on for LifeCon is the marketing and advertising. So the campaign leading up to the event is forms an integral part of the event. But I know the question was about the challenges, and I don't want to come across like we don't have challenges. And talking about the highlights. So just trying to organize everybody to come together and work together for the event.
The models have done well this evening. So another round of applause for all the models.
And let's pray that continues.
Yes, true. I see a few hats. Some have left this evening. That's a fashion in itself.
Well, when it's fashionable, I guess, and as an advocate of fashion, I shouldn't be saying anything, against that. But I suppose the cultural, but not tonight. We welcome everyone, one and all their, their style and fashion, adds more to the purpose of the event.
Designers, so I think they're ready backstage now. Vani?
We're ready. I have a bit ready. Yeah, if I take time. No.
We'll do
we better not go there.
When we have LuckyMax.
Okay, when that comes.
As well. We'd like to welcome back to present the next designer. Put your hands together for the CEO of MonaElei, Nelly Samoa.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin. MonaElei is a new fashion brand that is also family owned. This is their first time joining LifeCon, and I'm looking forward to the experience gained from this incredible platform and sharing expertise with other designers. Despite being the newest kid on the block, their LifeCon Season 5 campaign has been very impressive. And here to impress some more, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome MonaElei to the stage. Thank you.
Ya te mai se patele mo MonaElei. Ya le faltua ya titi ya peona. Ya foi tão fanga new kid on the block, but doing really well. I feel like it's foi. Ele fio mai fio bin star, fio ya to lupe. Ya mala to foi la Roma non so foi mala ya ma fio mai ya. Ya ese foi Elia le MonaElei na to akif.
Oh yes, and I have spotted. I have myself spotted a few shirts that I really like. What about you? And what about our crowd? Remember, you can actually buy any of what you are seeing tonight, yeah? And just for the, as a reminder, it's not just the clothing or the attirement or the pieces that you see, but also the earrings, the necklaces, and everything. We've also got some, local suppliers of these jewelry that are actually part of the event, and that's Chichi, who's also just launched her business, but they've been really awesome, and most of their work you have been seeing tonight. But yeah, there's more to come.
We got 4 more designers coming up.
3 actually.
With
I'd like to correct you in front of people.
With 4 altogether. While you're enjoying your food and drinks, make sure to ask the beautiful men and ladies of Taumeasina Resort, those that have been back to serving visitors from abroad. If you have been from overseas since you opened up borders in August the 1st, make some noise.
Come on, you can all join. Nobody knows.
From Savai, make some noise.
Now that's what we were expecting also.
Yes. Moving forward with the
program.
The program.
Yeah, so there's another entertainment coming up, and that's again from our team at Space. Space also as performing artists are also part of the event, and they came on board officially as part of the committee, and we've been working together right from the start. So we're very, very happy that, and they put together some new numbers for new choreography for our LifeCon Season 5.
Also in remembrance of the late Alan, who have graced us with his brilliant performances over the years. And this is a reminder of that. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Space. Yeah, to Matasha to our MonaElei Space, Samoa Performing Arts and Creative Excellence with that beautiful rendition of some of the numbers that have been laid to rest over the years. We'd like to acknowledge our sponsors once again. We'd like to thank our major sponsor, Island Rock, ILO, with the associate sponsors, UN, Hamor Resort, UNDP, Talamua, and also our supporting sponsors, Maua App, Digicel, Faleolo International Airport, Samoa Observer, and Samoa Tourism Authority, or STA, and the government of Samoa.
And you touched on Maua App. You know, I remind everybody again that all the collections that you are seeing tonight are all on Maua App from now and afterwards. So you can actually use the platform to buy online. As long as you have Tala and also, you know, both on Vodafone and Digicel.
The next fashion line is ready to come on board. We'd like to introduce the presenter for this next design. Please welcome once again, Hesed.
goodness, how can I say this? Mothers, take out your purses and make tomorrow a second Father's Sunday. LuckyMax is an interesting brand. Interesting not because it's most likely to be the newest fashion brand in Samoa, but more so because of its focus. LuckyMax is a men's brand that just recently started about less than 3 months ago. Their key focus is men's shirts. And they have been in business since they launched online, even in the midst of lockdowns and SOE. Within the short period of time in business, X has been asked to design and supply some women's clothes and materials, signaling a potential for the brand to diversify. Though these requests have come forth, the brand stands firm to only focus on its key market, the men. I wonder. Let's see what they mean by their focus on men. LuckyMax, take the stage.
Yeah, toi, pati mai mo le LuckyMax, ladies and gentlemen. LuckyMax, that is Vaangi Kevin Lucky and his new brand. There's just another new kid on the block, eh?
Well, yeah.
Who wants to see Kevin walk out the runway? Come on, put your hands together. You're wearing LuckyMax yourself.
Maybe later on. Good things.
Come on, kids. Come on, kids. This is your spotlight right now. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Director of LuckyMax himself, Vaangi Kevin. Music.
So we repeat the music?
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Put your hands together. Vaangi Kevin, Lucky. We'd like to acknowledge once again our sponsors, those that have been so kind to make it possible for us this year, 2022, the year that everything starts again, everything comes back, and everything happening in beautiful Samoa. We'd like to acknowledge Island Rock.
Yeah, a round of applause please for Island Rock Company. Island Rock has always been a major sponsor for Latka since its season 1. And it's been a great journey with them. Our associate sponsors are International Labour Organization, ILO. Make some noise for ILO. Thank you. And then we have the United Nations Residence Coordinators Office, or UNRCO, and also the United Nations Development Program. We also have Amor Resort, who's also been with us right from season 1, and Talamua Media and Maua app. If you didn't know, our show is actually streaming live tonight. Thank you to Talamua Media, who's also been with LiveCon for some time now, and the Maua app. And then our support sponsors, we've got the likes of Digicel Company Limited, Samoa Tourism Authority, and Samoa Airport Authority, and FinauUso International Airport, and Samoa Observer.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for all our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Faapea te lava. Moving on to our next designer, Rimani. Kevin's just going to present our next category in terms of our third segment. That'll be 3 more to go for us this evening. One of this category has been with Samoa for the past many years, and of course you see them as they come onto the stage.
So our next designer, they have been inspired by the island flavor for color. Arilei Couture is a local family-run business providing hand-printed, custom-made fashion. With more than 30 years' experience as a self-taught seamstress, Taupula Taufao began her creative journey printing and sewing custom wear off the coast of the Solomon Islands, New Caledonia, and Australia. How's that? Promoting the unique Samoa designs overseas before returning home and setting up Arilei Couture in 2017. 5 years later, and Arilei Couture has established itself as a stable fashion house in Samoa and amassed over 35,000 followers on social media and growing, aspiring to provide every Samoa fashion lover with their very own Arilei piece. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage the Arilei Couture collection.
Rimani Samoa, Arilei Couture, ia le tina ia tau pule tau whao, ia malona le Lilani, and of course the mother of the former Miss Samoa, Ariana, over the years. So, but mai mo Arilei Couture, everybody. Some of the things that you noticed in that fashion line, okay?
Oh, well, I mentioned earlier some of our local jewel suppliers. So the line that we just had, like the Arilei Couture line, you saw all the men. I'm sure you all saw the men. So you know the necklaces, the jewels that they were wearing are all locally made, and they are the products of Chichi, who has been one of the partners of Lifecon as the jewel supplier.
Malo, kako may list
Yes, moving on.
Our next designer, ladies and gentlemen, FinauUso 685. Onovarolima is an association of women supporting women with business and development goals operating under the theme Empowered Women, Empower Women. Tonight, we are privileged and greatly honored to bring to you our designs together with the help and support of the wonderful women of our society. For FinauUso 685, fashion means having the courage to step out with your best foot forward onto a frightening stage and stay without saying it is perfectly all right to be in the spotlight. In life, the world is our stage, and we are here to say it is perfectly all right to step out and dare to take on life unafraid and strong. Stepping up onto the stage tonight with the best foot forward, put your hands together, FinauUso 685. Ia tu mai se pat tele e tinam tu mai tai ia malana tu foi tão fenga e sa ola vai au leina I lau tina speak about those supporting women with development and business goals. They certainly put their foot forward, acknowledging Va'atofu Rossi and also the Honourable Minister of Finance herself, Honourable Munipola Anarosa. We also like to acknowledge some of the women in-house this evening. We have fashionable in their own rights, the Chief Executive Officer of Samoa Tourism Authority that has just been appointed, Pativane Tevita.
Make some noise.
Pretty tonight. Also, we have Marianne, the CEO of Bank South Pacific as well with us this evening. Taituunga. Ia malofa tai ia ela vai foi malango ia ele ngata ole fawe moya Kevin ia Faapea foi tato mansa mo na ngai lumo.
Yeah, well, I think next up in the program we'll have another entertainment before we have the FinauUso, which is Afa Ah Loo again.
We'd like to bring to the stage one more time part of our entertainment this evening while enjoying the drinks, company, and networking this evening. Hey!
Justin Wellington.
Toot. Hello, everybody. Again, hello. Thank you. Hope you're having a great night tonight. I'm sorry I was a bit sort of unorganized with the planning, but you guys have the song all set? I was asked to do a song that I did before again, so hope that's okay, and I hope everybody's enjoying tonight. So here we go. This one's called Island Moon. Yeah, that's the one.
Goes down on my time. That lonesome feeling walks through my door, and the whole world turns, it turns blue. It's a rundown bar in an old beach shack. I got a table for two, and it's way in the bed. I said, Lord, yeah, Lord. I spend most every night being the light of the ocean. If you lose the one and only, there's always room for the lonely. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beat of the island moon. I think two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadow, yeah. I'm still missing you, yeah. Don't tell how many tears I've sat here and cried, how many lies. My poor heart, she'll come back someday. Alright, but I'll be alright as long as tonight I let know you. Who's the one and only? There's always a way for the lonely. To watch her broken dreams there, see that. Well, if you really love somebody, but you got me telling you, truly well, it's another all you never be God is best for where we are feeling. Lots of them not very difficult. Me at the home boom brack, hoping no stop. It's feeling the God. Wish I could have taken tactical. Turn it back time just to get you back. This ain't the remake, cause you're not in there. It is the one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Much love.
Faapea Justin, another big round of applause everybody for Justin Williams. Justin Wellington, one more time. And I'd like to bring to the stage the director of EMD to present our finale and final designer this evening. Please put your hands together. Va'angi Kevin Lucky.
Hi, so how are you? Okay, well, there, our next designer, and who is also the closing our show, our runway show tonight, is Afa Ah Loo. And I don't think I'm going to introduce again because that work was properly and it was very well done earlier by our CEO of Samoa Business Hub, Alatina, who's just left our event. But yeah, I have the honor of calling on our last line tonight before we end the show. Thank you once again.
You are what I waited for. Oh, you make me touch the sky when I'm down. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm fine. When you go, I'm sad. I like my life with you. Oh, 'cause you are my one love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, you're the one in my heart, my heart. You make me feel alive, I feel crazy when you make me smile, smile. I forget
Afa Ah Loo once again. Everybody, give them a round of applause. And our final designer for this evening.
That was our final line, Sua and everybody. So yeah, we've come with seen all that we put together, and I think it's only fitting that we acknowledge them once again.
Yeah, we'd like to read out the designers once again and acknowledge them. We'd like to put your hands together for Sofai Creations, Lapita Samoa, Rimani Samoa, Nelly Samoa, MonaElei, LuckyMax, Arilei Couture, FinauUso 685, and of course Afa Ah Loo.
We'd also like to acknowledge our hair and makeup businesses and brands that all together helped us achieve tonight. And these are Jackie's Beauty. Round of applause, please. And then there's Beata Salon, Meshi Glamorous Official, and also Michelle's Hair and Beauty. Not forgetting our jewel supplier, Chichi, who also debuted their collection tonight. Yeah, I also know they, so Chichi just started not long ago, but they also, tonight, they debuted their collection for men, which was specifically designed and developed for tonight, for Arilei Couture's line, and that was Chichi Akusite.
We also like to acknowledge our general media, those that have been so kind to report and of course use that platform to push through our event this evening. And of course we have Samoa Observer, we also have our Pulu Lance Polo here with us for Samoa. Acknowledging our sponsors once again, we'd like to acknowledge our major sponsor, Island Rock, our associate sponsor, ILO, UN, More Resort, UNDP, Samoa Media, Maua App, with the supporting sponsor, Digicel, Samoa Tourism Authority, Wellington International Airport, and Samoa Observer. And of course, everyone that's bought a corporate table and a ticket to be with us this evening, and all the clothing. One more time for those that want to buy and look further into the collections this evening.
Yeah, all the collections this evening, as mentioned earlier, you can actually inquire now at backstage, or you can go onto Maua app. But before that, we also like to acknowledge our multimedia, or photographers and videographers. Who have been a crucial part of the LifeCon Season 5 campaign right from the start. So we've got David Inouye of General Media and Lucid Shore. Then we've got Denisa Masengova Photography. And then we've got McHugh Tech Services. We have Micah Stanley. We have Mavi'i, and also Photography by ED.
And with that, we've come to the conclusion of our finale this evening. It's just after 10 o'clock. And we'd like to invite to the podium once again, Reverend Faapea Elia, to conclude our evening with a prayer. We've begun with the Lord, and we conclude with Him this evening as we progress and get into next couple of hours Sunday. Kalau tuai man fa'alalo ia ilau sungai le tau sintanga wenga ia man fa'ama eina o le tātou mawhtanga i te talo ni te mina fiafi. Ia o su mai le sungai le whawhengainga ia e se foi fashion na mo meu whaiwhiau ma wā pati mai le pelau e mātanga o fie le sunga ia Faapea ia tamatuai o le hostel polisi i nau na pō ia mai luu le lei leo sa le longa i sa vai.
Ma se patpatele o tātou iai fia i le whaiunga o le whamoimoe. E le toe iai se tala leanga o le whaatonunga o au o le talo whai. Ia langa i te ua le e se isi tala se isi avanoa ia ia lo leo ma su yo lo tōrua sa mori mauina le nei fiafi e mori le anganga whaftetele le ute mal whanau ia o ma moe o e o lo tausi whale anganga a o le nei fiafi te ua maualunga le whaaloalo e tusai ma le wala au o mātou tangata pa ia ma le mamalu o le atunuu pa ia whale malo i tō fionga i minsta ma whaipule mai se o Samoa ua poto ia mai se o latou uma sa faatinoina le faamoemoe lenei afiafi matou te momoli le agaga faafetitele o foliga o le feʻau na amata ai le tatou faamoemoe faaauau le faamatagofio taleni na umai ia e iai foʻi taleni faafai feʻau ia o manaʻo te savali te laga ua tuleva le afiafi e iai foʻi savali faafai feʻau e tele ina savali vaetasi luga lesi vae ia e ui o lea se tou sila i ai le savali faafai feʻau i se aso o le lava i aso taeao le aso e i logofia lava o tatou o tagata e tatou te tumau le faaauauina ma faatumauina le matagofia o le foafoaga e pei ona o tatou taumafai e lenei afiafi ina ua o tatou alausu uma i le lotu a taeao o le matou tala i lenei afiafi e tumau pea le matou lagolago paani ke Baani matou te tumau pele matou lagolago le fio mai o le faiga malo ma le atunuu tamā ma tinā o uso ma tuafafine e tumau pea le matou lagolago i le faamoemoe o le atinā e auā le lumanaʻi o Samoa matou te tatalo ia avea lenei faamoemoe ia manuia ai le atunuu ia manuia tele outou ma le tou faamoemoe manuia ia matua ma aiga sa lagolagoina le faamoemoe lenei afiafi o lau tatou faaiʻi talo faafetaitele le tua ua taumanū le faamoemoe sa alofai vaai ai lau fanau o le ao matou taliu i o matou nofoaga matou te talitonu o lo faatalitali mai malama faalavelai o le matou valaau ma le loto faamaualalo tatou folau ma malaga faatasi ma oe taunuu iaiga faanau o faamuli mai matou momoli le agaga faafetaitele saunia faaleagaga i matou mo tapuaʻiga o lou aso savaia ma ia tele lava souvii. May the grace and love of our Lord Jesus Christ be upon us all, now and forevermore. Amen. We are telling the fiafi.
I know, I got that song in my head too. Yeah, to mora tu faafetaitele ia o ia tu loisunga i le tasitaga mega loava ia i le sunga ia Reverend Faapea ia mo tulaga veo na iai tatou tausaga molia Madame Tanga mai and that brings us to the conclusion of our event this evening. Thank you once again, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the rest of 2022. The festivities that will come with celebrating our 60th independence celebrations in the coming week of the Tewina and moving forward. Enjoy every family member that will receive coming from overseas to check up on family events here in Samoa, the reunions and whatnot. Drive home safely, drink responsibly, and go straight home. Manuia ne fiafi, mai tatou whamanuia se lua, e whamai ai tatou whamamoe until LifeCon 2023. Hip hip! Hip hip! So far so far.
Hey, Siongi, leo omal kare le media de okol maliu ya adiki.
Eh, mama, kiro ere como minka, o free go de mea.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Io mama. Papa ngo pia ali me uma. Senga lo kangwa o mire valu o. Pai ufa como si. Au ngo am si.
Fa fenga i doanga mesa.
Ore makakaro ngo am si o le cashier le ali.
Talofa ali kisano mai.
Kokore chiki kele.
Vili Mailoa é nova sessão Aliki Wholesale.
Ua e sila fia umwhai ana tala lau te ngā te pēo no malau tau fia mai le ofisa. Mo saufa apatu ngā te pere i tos I maili mai le info@utos.ws. Mo sau pe paristala. Polo asiasi fofo ina mātou penga te whailangi o le www.utos.ws e download ai le online form. A mai o na whaatumu o na emaili mai le ili mātou ofisa. Whaatasi ai mau ID selua, ma lau se eleni I talai lau te ngā tupe. E mawhai fo ina po e se ata ai la fo mai ili mātou emaili.
Faapea pea siaki le pāleni.
O mawhai nei o na siaki lau pāleni ili tato Utos mobile app. Mo I lātou wa ia lātou whaapatunga tupe lo te whawhainga luenga. O mawhai fo ina whao ngā au nangal mtala Vodafone, pro le ClickX e whaatau wai au unit e mailo maota I nei Samoa. O atunu e mamau.
Utos, smart investments for a better future.